Hello dear friends, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, the energies can also interchange with the characters in the card. So I may speak directly to you, Libra, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate it. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that the chapters are not being visible into the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can always find the timestamps to the chapters in the description box below. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again and let's start with your reading. I don't know if you're able to hear or not, but I have a pretty good cold, so in case that I will start and cough, I will stop the reading, take a little break, and afterwards I will restart from the place where I stopped it. So let's hope not, but just in case. For all who have the sun, moon, rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Libra, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Best messages for Libra, please, and everything that is for their higher good to know now. For all who have the sun, moon, rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Libra, please. And here you are in your own reading. You're very present. You know that you have to do whatever stays in your power in order to bring justice. It's here, it will be served, and balance will be brought back. So that you can live your life in balance. But with the sword here of justice being like activated from the sun or a star or whatever, it's something that activates this. I think that if you are in a situation where you fight for something, or you were something unjust was done to you, justice will prevail. Not only that you are that, this is your energy, but with this activation of, you'll be able to bring back balance into the situation. Best messages for Libra, please. The Tower, Six of Swords, Page of Wands, Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, Five of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Magician. So, at the bottom of the deck, you have Death. This is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Death is speaking to us about the realization that something comes to an end, and it's good for us to put an end to everything, to think, analyze, and think what's already served its purpose, what's came to an end, and put an end to it. Make the needed declutter if you want to put everything aside that doesn't serve you anymore, doesn't do you any good anymore. It's instead of energizing yourself, it's taking your energy, and this kind of things, you know that they already done their job, served their purpose, so it came to an end. It's good for us to put an end to it so that we start and make room for things that really are much more in accordance with ourselves. But it's a period in time in which it's a transformational period in time. We have to make some changes, to adjust, to put an end to things that don't work anymore, in order for us to open ourselves towards other chapters. With the Tower, with Death, for sure something comes to an end. It's better for you to have a saying in this, because if we are not wanting to put an end to everything that is already came to an end, we let this situation, circumstances become toxic, and then destiny intervenes. But I really have the feeling that you have to do something with this, and it's part of it, it's your decision to, this is it, I'm done, but destiny is also intervening. Why? Because it knows that you deserve much more better than this. And we shouldn't see the Tower as something that always comes in our life in order to bring trauma or to destroy. And no, it's a blessing in disguise. At first we may see it as drama only, but it's a blessing in disguise. What the Tower is missing is having a solid foundation, and because it didn't have a solid foundation, and we built and built and built, after a while something start and move and place each other in such position that they cannot stand anymore. They start and crumble. It can be something that you are seeing that it's crumbling down in your life, or it can be a belief system that within yourself crumbles. And with the Eight of wands here, a lot of wands. So you are an air sign, but it is a lot of wands, a lot of fiery energy. It's like take action, and you'll receive information. And with this lighting here, it's like the information that you are receiving, and it's coming very quickly towards you, can be the triggering moment of this tower coming down. But it's only to make it possible for you to make a leap of faith, to make a jump, to go towards something new. The character is really smiling because he knows that even if it may feel like, oh my God, what's happening, clouds and smoke and I cannot see, I have this feeling that everything is happening because it's the perfect time for it, so that you can start and rebuild, starting with that solid foundation. And the solid foundation is here. So it's only the tower, it's only here in order. Sometimes we have to start from scratch, starting with that solid foundation. And this is what it's offering us, the other opportunity to start and rebuild, having that solid foundation. So whatever is crumbling down, it's only for that reason, because it was something that you were in a very, for a long time, a situation where you put a lot of effort into it, but the results of your effort were much more less than the effort that you put into it, because you had to deal with somebody that was wishy-washy. You had to deal with somebody that was not interested in what you had to bring to the table, but part of what you did benefit themselves. And this is why they didn't told you go try something else or go someplace else, because I'm not interested in what you have to tell me or bring to the table or whatever. And you really tried your best, and you invested a lot of time and energy and resources, and you have now this epiphany this epiphany. And you simply say, why am I continuing and insisting to stay in a situation where I already know that I tried my best and I didn't get the outcome that I wanted, so I'm out of here. And this is the jump that you are making. And you leave this situation behind, and you go towards places where it's much more light and everything happens in much more reciprocity, in harmony, in respect, in love. And you simply leave this situation behind because you know you have now the opportunity of starting and rebuilding, starting with that solid foundation. And whatever the Four of Wands represents for you, because it can mean a lot of things. It can be a new association, a new partnership, a new job, you starting something for yourself, maybe starting a business of your own, a new home, moving in with somebody new, engagement, marriage, whatever it is for you. What all those have in common is that they are now being built. It's like it's the building process of it, starting with that solid foundation on which you can build and build without having the fear that something will come and bring everything down with only one hit. So you realize here, with that crumbling belief system, or you look at things and understand that this is it, I tried my best, it doesn't work, so I have to leave this way of looking at things, this perspective and so on, because I know I deserve better than this, in trying and others not being interested in what I want to bring to the table, tell them how to do things and so on. And I know I deserve better than this. Exactly what the Tower is also telling us. It brings everything to an end because you deserve much more better than this. And you understand that you want more, and it's nothing wrong with that, because you deserve much more. But you are starting and looking at yourself with another set of eyes. You discover yourself, you discover new things about yourself, new abilities. You want to have that drive that pushes you to go further and further, but by doing things with passion, with enjoyment, with inspiration. And this is what you go towards with this new solid foundation. The Hierophant. The Hierophant can speak to us about higher guidance. It can be somebody that maybe you are asking for help. You see them as a teacher, as a mentor, somebody that can give you good advice. They can be a little bit old school because it's the sign of Taurus, and they are the fixed sign of the fixed signs. So it can speak about tradition, it can speak about old school, but that doesn't mean that you cannot take what they are saying and make it your own. It can speak about marriage, it can speak about union, it can speak about status quo, but it can also speak about higher guidance, your higher self. Rediscovering, discovering, listening much more careful to your intuition and receiving that higher guidance, so that you have that epiphany and why am I continuing and insisting and staying in this situation? I'm out of here. So that you can have this new beginning and start and bring into manifestation exactly as you want. You are in a very powerful period of time in which of manifestation. So please stop and think about not so positive things, even if you don't know how everything will turn out or where you will find the resources or the right solutions. Don't bother yourself with those kind of things, because thoughts are energy. Towards where you are focusing your thoughts, you are simply energizing with your own energy those scenarios to come into manifestation. So please only focus on the positive, only focus on the outcome that you want to see it coming into fruition, because this is the way that you start and build that new solid foundation, those new starts. And it can also be leaving a partnership behind that didn't have that solid foundation, in order to bring into putting an end to it, in order to open yourself towards new partnerships that are much more aligned with yourself, much more in tune with what you want to bring into manifestation. Why? Because you realize that you deserve much more than this kind of way of looking and doing, others staying there benefiting from everything that you are doing, but not acting in reciprocity. And this is what you are putting an end to. So let's see, dear Libra. And with that, you had your sign Justice at the bottom of the deck when I split the deck, and I told you, you bring back balance into the situation by leaving a situation, putting an end to it that doesn't serve you anymore. You are aligning yourself, you are making that jump towards something new, so that you can bring into manifestation exactly as you want. And with the Sun here, inspiration, love, joy, doing things seeing them clearly, having that epiphany, that clarity that will bring back joy into your life. It's like everything, after so much dark clouds, you see everything clear, you understand, and you bring back joy into your life. It's like you see life worth living, like the children, like every day it's a new adventure, every day it's a opportunity in discovering new things about yourself, about your horizon, about the people that are surrounding you, and so on. Doing things that you are enjoying, things that are uplifting yourself. So what's with the Tower, please? Tell me more about the Tower. Three of Cups in reverse. Maybe for some of you it was a third party situation. Somebody partied a lot, you put the work into it, and they partied. This is what is crumbling down. This, you see everything now in its true light, and you decide, I'm out of here. I won't allow this kind of treatment anymore. And coming in reverse, it's you're simply remove yourself from this situation. You're simply saying, okay, I'm not a part of it anymore. I won't allow it anymore. Maybe you are the one with the information that comes towards you about that third party situation. Maybe you are the one that puts everything, puts the fire here, but only because you see that this is your opportunity to leave everything behind and make that jump. Eight of Wands can speak to you also about traveling, about information from another place, or about another place, or information that has to do with traveling. You also may put some distance between you and this situation that you know it comes to an end only because you deserve much more better than this. And you decide to put also a physical distance between you and this situation. Eight of Wands. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. For sure you are leaving it behind. Why is the Eight of Wands here, please? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles speaks to us about self-mastery, speaks about a new association, a new partnership, a new job. You are starting and building something according to your principles. It's like you are the main architect, the main builder. You receive some information and understand that this is it, this is done, it's out, I have to start something else. And you are moving along towards another place to start and rebuild, to start and put yourself into the light, to put your knowledge, your experience in your benefit, to you realize that you have now the opportunity of making the jump from the apprentice to the master and start and build exactly as you want, because for sure you know what you don't want anymore. Even if you don't know now what you want, you know for sure what you don't want, and this can in itself can be that starting point. You will have people around you that support you, that are there for you, but you are the one who's in charge. This is the opportunity of a lifetime to make a shift, to make that jump, to let yourself be inspired, to follow that inspiration, and with that inspiration to start something for yourself, exactly as you know that you are deserving of. And in itself, this experience that may feel very, what's going on, it's a moment in which you simply discover your own mastery. How much more you can achieve as long as you really act from that place where you know that I can do much more because I know I deserve much more. And it's not something you tried your best. It's not that you are now looking down on others. You know how it is to try your best and not be appreciated for the effort that you put into it. And this is what you are putting an end to it. What's with the Five of Swords, please? It's like, okay, if you're not interested in what I have to bring to the table, stay with what you want and I'm out of here. I will go towards places, situations, circumstances where people respect me and are interested in what I have to bring. Five of Swords, please. Why is the Five of Swords here, please? It took a while. It took this kind of information to bring everything down so that you can see the opportunity of rebuilding, but starting with a solid foundation. And that solid foundation is within yourself. Five of Swords, please. That epiphany that you have, that this is it, I really tried my best. Page of Swords. This is you learning, this is you receiving much more information, this is you searching for new information in order to start and put yourself much more into the light, to put your intellect much more to use for yourself, to become the person that you know you can be. Very charming, very wise, very good in communicating, knowing how to speak, when to speak, with whom, if to speak or not. This is you starting and gathering information so that you can leave this behind and move towards a new beginning. Six of Swords, leaving this situation behind and moving away from it towards places, new horizons. Six of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. You really see this experience like a learning process. Six of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Six of Swords, please. Four of Swords. The advice here is to listen to your intuition, to connect in a deeper way with your intuition, to receive your guidance. And with the Hierophant here, I told you it can be that higher self, but it also speaks to us about rest. Give yourself the needed time to recharge, to rest, sleep, nurture yourself accordingly. you need, because you put a lot of effort into this, and you need that time, your physical to recharge, but also in the meantime that the physical is recharging, you give yourself that time to connect with higher realms, so that you receive that guidance through meditation, through prayer, whatever you prefer. Do it your own way, because like that you will be guided where the perfect place for you is, where you can make everything in a much easier way, where everything is happening in respect, in reciprocity, in harmony. Just connect to your guidance so that you'll get exactly where you can make this happen. What's with the Hierophant, please? Why is the Hierophant here, please? Queen of Wands, another wand card. So take action. Go towards somebody that maybe always gave you good advice. Because what they can give you, that guidance that can reach you, will make you understand much more who you are. The Queen of Wands knows best her worth from the minor arcana. She knows who she is, and she doesn't accept anything less than that. And this, if it is a character, if it's whatever, higher guidance, it will lead you towards knowing yourself in a much deeper way and acting on it from that knowledge of, I know what I want, I know how to get it, I know how to don't accept any more situation in which I put my heart out there and they are not doing the same, not coming in reciprocity towards me. And because of this, you start and attract. She's like a little magician. She attracts right circumstances, right people, right solutions for herself that can lead her in manifesting exactly what she wants in her life. She's the little magician with the magician here. It's like with this newfound self-respect, you will be able to make that shift, not only that jump into something new, but the shift from being in situation where you tried your best and couldn't bring into manifestation what you wanted. This is why the Tower is coming, because in that lack of foundation, it was simply not trusting yourself, not knowing yourself, now not acting from a very healthy way of knowing who you are and what you are deserving of. And with this guidance, with the knowledge that comes in, with the advice that you receive, it's like they are able to lit this self-confidence within yourself so that you can strive for more and start on your way. But it's also, I told you, you are an air sign, but it's a lot of want here, so you have to act, take action. You thought about it a lot, you analyzed a lot. Rest for a while to recharge, and afterwards act on it so that you can start and bring into manifestation exactly as you want. Page of Wands, please. Tell me more about the Page of Wands, please. It's like enlightenment, seeing things from another perspective, understanding them from another perspective. Page of Wands, please. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. Inspiration, it's that determination that you are being infused now with, so that you can start with this rebuild, but having that solid foundation within yourself. Page of Wands, please. Ace of Pentacles. You'll be able to go towards a new beginning. It's like a golden opportunity. It's cornucopia, so abundance, prosperity, fertility, whatever you are starting, it will be a success. Everything that you are starting and putting your hands on, everything will transform itself in something very successful, but in a palpable way. You really will see everything coming into manifestation, because you are acting from that, I know who I am, I know what I'm worthy of, and because of it, you bring everything into manifestation. The new opportunities, the new circumstances, the new partnership, whatever. It's something that it's really what you are deserving of. So you put yourself on that path that will lead you exactly where you need it to be, where you deserved to be from start. But you needed to see yourself from another perspective. What's with the Four of Wands, please? It can also be that you have a new opportunity, a new start, maybe with a new partner, and maybe this partner can be somebody from a fire sign, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that are leading this self-confidence within yourself. What's with the Four of Wands? But I'm seeing this mainly the way that you are starting and looking at yourself, and with this self-confidence, renewed self-confidence within yourself, you are able to put healthy foundations to whatever new things, avenues you are starting, and bring everything towards success. Two of Pentacles, bringing back balance with that, financial but emotional, because you were on a ride that was up and down and up and down, and only you knew how much effort it took from you to maintain a balance. But now you know how to put an end to everything. You won't be waiting from now on so much, so that things can get so up and down and up and down. You had to deal with somebody that was a juggler, juggled with finances, juggled with emotion, mainly with emotions. But now you understand it, you see it, it's clear, and you know what you need to put on that foundation, so that you won't get into that kind of situation again. You bring with this new beginning balance back. You start and balance everything back. The Magician. Very important to focus on balance way of thinking, so that you bring into manifestation balanced situations. Why is the Magician here, please? Tell me more about the Magician. Page of Pentacles. You learned a lot. You learned a lot. Important life lessons were learned, and because of it, you are now being upgraded. You are on another level now, and this new level teached you in a very practical, pragmatical way how to start and bring into manifestation exactly what you want. You understand, you have now new skills, new abilities that you start and put into practice so that you can see these new beginnings being exactly as you want. Having something palpable, having something tangible. It's not only wishful thinking. You know what you need to do so that you see the results that you want. Exactly the opposite of this situation where you did your best, but whatever you did, it didn't brought you the results that you wanted. You learned from this experience. You overcome this experience, and this is why you are able now to make this shift, this jump. It served you well, this tower moment, even if it was not easy. Best advice, best guidance for Libra at the end of the reading, please. Best advice, best guidance for Libra at the end of the reading, please. Dove. Spread messages of peace and harmony. Archangel Bokpi. The angels of peace work through doves, and the pure white ones have become a worldwide symbol of peace. Their sole work is to approach humans and animals and bring them messages of love, peace, and harmony. They communicate this through their energy fields. Angels of peace also work with pigeons. Who try to approach people and animals so that they can impart their loving light. These birds also spread peace thoughts through flowers, trees, and the land itself. The service work of doves is to pick the ground to prepare it for new seeds to grow. The cooing of doves may sound monotonous to human ears, but it contains keys and codes of peace and harmony to soothe our consciousness and open us up to elevated thoughts and possibilities. Guidance. Your guidance is to take deep breath and center yourself on the out breath until you feel calm and tranquil. Fill the cells of your body with pure peace. Hold out your hand and imagine a gentle white dove landing on it. Listen to its soft coo and allow it to open you up to a serene and loving way of being. Let your energy fields glow with peace and harmony. Think of people and situations in your life that would benefit from your light and visualize them being bathed in it. Plant new seeds of kindness, love, cooperation, or whatever is most needed for the highest good. Notice what changes occur. When your energy fields contain the keys and codes of peace and harmony, you become a catalyst for transformation wherever you go. So, this is why everything happens. This is why the card of justice, that is your sign, came out at first when I split the deck, with that balance being brought to the situation. You find your inner balance, and with that everything shifts exactly where it needs. So I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.